I'm kinda hot right now. I'm kinda hot right now. I'm kinda hot right now. Before we start, I must make this public service announcement and give you this disclaimer. Hey, Patty Cam! We need you. In the company with my dog, Patty!
What's good, bud? Yeah! Come on now.
Here we go, 4th and 1 hot take of the week. Peggy, what do we have here?
Boy, you're hot right now. All right, here we are. We hot at 4th and 1. Well, you got the job done. You done had some responses, all right, Ryan Clark?
All right, yo, now, this is going too far. Cam became the centerpiece of a conversation that should have been about Jalen Hurts' excellence. But instead of debating if Jalen was in the top...
Okay. And let this be known. There's never beef here, ladies and gentlemen. We're just talking through microphones. There's not going to be any type of physical altercations. There's not going to be nothing outside of great content that is extremely entertaining. I respect what my constituent Ryan Clark has and had to say, but a point had to be made. Moving right along, because Petty Cam is pending.
Since he spoke out, Shannon also spoke out on the Ryan Clark.
Okay, so he'll punch his throne. Let me see what RC's gonna throw. You ain't throw like I thought you were gonna throw.
Pause right there, because this is where we all have to understand. It's all entertainment. Ain't no quarrel, ain't no beef, ain't no bad blood between me or nobody.
Nobody.
Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, we're just talking through mics. Make sports talk debate again. This is all the debate. And in any type of court of law, when you have two people that's trying to represent their client and trying to also bring up obvious evidence to defame the specific individual, points will be made, points will be taken. But you gotta leave it up to the jury, Peggy.
Got to.
So I don't want nobody to think that there's bad blood between me or anybody, especially not Ryan Clark. Man, we've texted back and forth over these 2 weeks, and I told him, I am here to challenge your sports debate. Let's have fun with it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But what's not gonna be allowed here, you can't play with me. Playing with me is trying to compare and contrast personal data, not the data that was verbalized.
Not your take.
Yeah. You taking shots at tight ass jeans.
Oh, well, we ain't got there yet.
No, we ain't
got there yet.
Because Petty Cam is pending. Yeah. Here we go. Keep going.
All right, here we go. Next up, we got your own teammate, Greg Olsen.
What goes through your mind when you see Cam Newton double clutch on that fumble?
You know, I think to the outside world, and I mean this sincerely, this is not me covering for Cam. Of every guy I've ever played with, if there was ever a guy that you did not have to question his physicality, his toughness, his competitiveness.
All right.
We good.
So now we talking about the man that said the tight jean wearing, bow tie,
the moment
jersey
that
wearing,
we all been waiting for.
You know?
Hey, good day, Cam Newton. I seen you came at me because I said Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl.
Press pause right there. Let me make this abundantly clear. There will not be no playing with my name. There will not be no playing with my career. This is all entertainment here. You did it. Now it's time for me to do it. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to speak in excessive verbiage or, describing you. I'm just going to speak facts. Keep playing the video and my point will be made.
All in your feelings. Man, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. You had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga. You will never be able to fuck with Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass nigga. Get out of here, nigga.
Okay, right there. I know why you in your feelings, Gillie.
Why you in his feelings, Cam?
Was it the album comment?
That kind of struck a nerve.
Where I'm from, Gillie, we stab and we twist. I don't know how to be the bigger person. Wise words was told to me. They say when you go low, hell, I go to hell. You dig what I'm saying? And that's where I'm about to go. So let's bring up your actual facts and your actual stats. Gillie, when I'm looking at your rap career, as people will know you to be, they know Cam as a football player, now hot podcaster, content creator. Gillie did not chart any solo singles on the Billboard Hot 100. Philadelphia didn't do no numbers? Dang, that's all right. Former member of Major Figures, all right. Bass rap group late 90s and early 2000s. Where was Cam? I was like in middle school. All right. Then there was this beef between you and Wheezy Baby. And there's so much to be said here. And we've known you to do a lot of things, but one thing that I ain't never known you to be or do, Gillie, you ain't never been great at nothing. But he has, though.
What?
The only great thing that Gillie does and has done, he's a great mascot. Big hat, dancing around, yeah, getting them going. Mascot, glorified, mascot. When I pull up your rap career, there's not anything great there. When I pull up anything about Gillie, very skeptical, very questionable career. Therefore, which makes it, how did Gillie get into this content creating arena?
Yeah.
He had to do this. I'm just enjoying doing this. Gillie, let's understand here. I really have real money. Buddy, relax. Okay? Now, with that being said, you said that you could buy me, and I'm a little boy in this space.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Gillie, we all know about content creating is you can be hot today and not tomorrow. Similar to your rap. Well, we can't relate on a lot of things, Gillie. The only thing that we can relate is that you are a great mascot.
That's on Philadelphia.
Philadelphia? An album that flopped. Like, and if it wasn't for Wallow, all credibility on $1 million worth of game will be really at question because he has a wisdom about him. Wallow, that is.
Yeah.
I respect that. And I also respect Gillie.
Yeah.
But if we're speaking facts here, Gillie, the only great thing that you have done in recent memory is become a mascot for the Philadelphia Eagles. Respectfully, brother, in the words of Petty Cam, we cannot relate. While you're dancing on the sideline, I was in the game. While you were beefing with so-called members of your community, I was making money, a lot of it. So please understand, when you have these verbal threats of this or that, these antics, so to speak, that you're known to do, running around Philadelphia in a big old hat or a helmet, dancing around, getting people riled up. And it's so sad because when I said your name, most people didn't know who you were. They said, who, Gillie? Who is that? Man, you know the dude that be walking around with the big old hat. Oh, that dude. Man, don't take him serious. That's the narrative about you, guy. You see what I'm saying? But you're talking about me and my bow tie. Man, I think I look real good in my little. This is a handkerchief or a bandana, brother. So before you go off on your little rants and your tangent, you could never. All right? Now, I left a comment in your video, and I don't know if you read it. I'll paraphrase it. You can't beat me in nothing, Gillie. And I mean nothing. That's basketball, that's football, that's baseball, that's rock, paper, scissors, that's chess, that's checkers, that's tennis, that's golf. Well, I don't like bringing this person out. And let's just refrain from speaking on my name because I'll stay in my lane and you stay in your lane. And there will always be respect to you and your platform. All I'm asking for is respect. But just be mindful how you use and you talk about me. Because one thing about my dog, old Google, it wasn't too much to find about you, big dog. And that's sad. But I'm rooting for you. I'm going to subscribe to $1 million worth of game, not because of you, because of Wallow. I can do this too, Gillie. So I will be looking for your petty response. And this is my challenge to you, Gillie. Try to refrain from using the N-word in every sentence or a curse word or explicit word in every sentence. It doesn't look good on you, bro. And it makes you sound ignorant. Come on. Use your nouns and your verbs and pronouns and your adjectives, brother. Not just every word being a curse word. And that's my point.
I mean, $1 million worth of game. I like $1 million worth of game.
I do too.
I like Jalen Hurts and the Eagles.
That's
I
what
think
I'm
your
saying.
point that you made about him was right. We don't see what he does.
Every time Cam Newton makes a point, some way, shape, form, it always comes back to the comparing of Cam Newton and his performance in his career.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. That's why we did this exercise over the last couple of weeks to get personal with people's personal career, just to let them know and let them feel how it feels to be compared. And that's always the take. Cam's bitter. Cam's mad. He's just mad because he didn't do what he did. That's not the case. It's a valid point. Let's agree to disagree, respect to not respect the take, but it's just a take.
So many people make takes and it's like, I don't agree with what you said versus I don't agree with the person. So you are right about that. I think your microphone is so loud, though, that it's like so many people say so much outlandish stuff. And that is a question. It's like, dang, y'all take what you say and run with it. And that's a question mark, too. It's like, why is it like I can't disagree with somebody?
It's just lazy.
It's like we're not going to debate Cam, but we're just going to talk about everything within
Let's put our brains to the match and say, okay, what is Cam really saying here? He's not top 10. Why? Why is he not saying that he's top 10? What's his merit? What's his logic? What's his point? And let's discuss that. Mm-hmm. Let's not say he's bitter, he's mad. He just mad because he did something that no. Because we don't do that with real journalists in this space.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's so much love for Jalen Hurts. And I text you earlier this week. I said, yo, this week we going to give love and show love to Hurts.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
And if you're waiting to see what I'm going to wear, just stay tuned to the next show. You dig what I'm saying? It's that type of situation, bro. And these are the things that people must understand. It is extremely hard now to be honest in my take, knowing that these individuals that I'm talking about are good people. Mm-hmm. Jaden Daniels, Miss Jackson, his mother, Jalen Hurts. But it's easy to talk about the people that we really don't like or who's controversial.
Yeah.
RG3, LeBron James, things like that. And my thing that I challenged Ryan Clark was, it's like, yo, bro, keep that same energy with everybody. And there's many different ways to skin a cat. There's no right way or no wrong way to create content. So while we're in this space, you do what makes you satisfied. I'm going to do what makes me satisfied, because at the end of the day, what I have been able to accomplish, coming from where I come from, I'm wearing these colors proudly because not a lot of guys come from where I come from, Peggy. Mm-hmm. To be able to say they even made it to the league. Like, bro, my discussion points ain't to be talked about in boardrooms. I get more validation and pride when my discussion points is being talked about in the barbershop.
For sure.
That's what I consider my people. Because one thing about 4th and 1 is independently owned. And the other thing about it is, it's like, as I'm growing in this space, I'm staying true to who I am. I came in wearing bow ties. I came in wearing ties. And I'm not trying to blend in. And the thing that makes me most proud is when last week, when we go to Waffle House,
yeah,
and instantly, when we get out the car, we see 3 individuals. Yeah. And they say, bro, I just love your content, bro. Every time I go into the airport, man, I love you. Every time I go to get gas, man, I love your content. The thing is this, Peggy, in a couple years, people won't even remember that Cam even played football.
Not because you didn't have a good career.
It's because, what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, yeah. Get my Gillie on. Like, we all doing it. So I respect Gillie, bro. But Gillie, chill a little bit.
Yeah.
You like you a little excessive.
Yeah.
And that's cool. We all great at our own things.
Yeah. Because $1 million worth of game is a good show.
It is a great platform, bro. I went on a platform. We went viral for all the wrong reasons, but we.
And then they've been on
you see what I'm saying?
Friday.
There's respect there.
Yeah.
But I never attacked him. I just said facts.
You said facts.
I said facts.
You're right. And
he gonna say, I said facts too. You be wearing them. That's cool, bro. But when we talk about your career, I can go. So going back to even when Shannon Sharp, going back to even with Ocho Cinco, bro, I can talk smack with the best of them.
But do you think you took it personal when he said that Jalen Hurts has a Super Bowl that you don't have?
No. There's nothing about Jalen Hurts that I'm envious of, bro. My career was what my career was. Mm-hmm. I genuinely love watching the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts play.
Yeah.
But to paint this narrative as like, oh, man, he bit. Like, no, bro. You're going to get to my point. If you ever get into content and you're going to say, that wasn't his best game. Man, I love this guy, but this is just my honest
That's your
take.
job that you have to.
That's just what it is.
That's your take, yeah.
We're talking about the athlete. We're not talking about
the
personal takes.
Yeah.
Because if you're talking about all-American MVPs of what is it supposed to look like, act like, be like as a model citizen for the NFL,
it is Jalen Hurts.
It's Jalen Hurts without a doubt. And those things is what I think about, even when I go home, bro. Like, when my girl talks to me and when my father talks to me and when everybody talks to me and they counsel, it's like, bro, you understand, like, bro, the boy look up to you. And I respect him. And I don't want nothing that I'm doing or nothing that I'm saying to affect that. That's my desire. Will it? Yes. And that's the unfortunate truth. Because this is the thing. Like, while I was playing, there wasn't a lot of people that was on my side of like, oh, man, Cam's the best quarterback in the league.
Was that your opinion? That's what you feel like it was real?
What do you mean?
Like, obviously, we can be in places that is skewed to us to be like, nobody believes in me. Nobody's saying anything.
They can be skewed a little bit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I was playing, my idol was talking down on me.
Deion. Yeah.
A guy that I had a lot of respect for, talked down on me.
And what did you feel like in that
Shannon
moment?
Sharp. But now, looking at it from this lens, it's like, bro, you got a job to do.
But in that moment, what did you feel? It was crushing.
It was the messenger. It wasn't the message.
What he was saying was his own fact or his own opinion.
Yeah, for sure. But where I am at now, doing what I'm doing now, and then understanding that, hey, the weight of your voice is really louder or more impactful or heavier than you think, yes, I get it. Because when I'm a fan of the Sanders family, I'm a fan of Shador, but there's been obviousness where it's like, hey, bro, but I'm just doing my job, bro.
But that's what I'm getting to this point is 23, 22, whatever, Cam in his career, hearing his superhero, so to speak, or the person that he looks up to saying these things. Mm-hmm. Now you being in a position, you the OG that has the mic that's saying these things.
Yeah.
And you had the opportunity to talk to Jalen Hurts in person. But right now, even with all of this going on, what would you tell Jalen Hurts if he walked in here right now? What's the message that you, Cam? Obviously, he wearing number one. I don't know many other. Warren Moon. You got other quarterbacks that wore number one, but obviously in our era, you have, coined this black quarterback, so people wearing this number one.
Yeah.
If he walked in here right now with all of the noise going on, what would you tell him, the idol Cam Newton? What would you tell Jalen Hurts though, even after your tape?
I would say to Jalen Hurts, I apologize that he got thrusted into this position where he can't even properly defend himself. That's just facts. But this is the thing, that he can silence everything. Keep doing what you're doing, and that's winning. That's the greatest smack talk. That's the greatest thing. Just keep winning, keep doing your job.
Yeah.
So whether you're a top 10 quarterback, whether you're a quarterback that benefits off of the great assets around you or not, bro, like, keep doing your job. And that's positioning your team to win in any capacity, whether that's for you throwing for 300 plus yards, or are you throwing or rushing for 2 to 3 touchdowns? It doesn't matter. And that's what we don't talk about. But when you're talking about the metrics that I'm governing certain quarterbacks on, it's a little different.
Yeah.
And I just hate that this discussion is being talked about a person who, number one, can't defend himself, nor do I even think, like, he's been the model citizen. I just seen something where even him in the Super Bowl ring, he don't wear, I'm moving on. He's onward and upward, as he should. Like, he has complete control of that franchise. He is the face of that franchise.
For sure.
And rightfully so. And some will argue he's the face of the league. Just getting a new Sprite deal, being one of the many faces or the face of the Jordan brand. Stay with me.
I'm with you. Hold on.
Stay with me.
Come on. Hard to follow.
Stay with me.
Talk to me.
Jalen Hurts is the NFL's version of the NBA's SGA.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. For sure. That's a good comparison.
Mild-mannered, out the way, extremely talented. And in this world where we're fiends for personality, he's not going to give you that, nor does he want to give you that. He's extremely calculated, extremely intentional, and you got to respect that. When we want somebody to be the LeBron or the Dion or the outspoken Allen Iverson, like these people that is like, yo, like boom, boom, boom. That's not who he is. So the NFL has Jalen Hurts, the NBA has SGA. 2 young talents that has extremely bright futures.
Correct. That's real.
And that's just what it is. So that's what I would tell Jalen Hurts. I apologize, bro. Like, an innocent bystander.
Yeah.
And my quarrel was never with him. My quarrel still not with. It's like, bro, there's so much respect there.
Yeah.
And people make it, you just mad that da-da-da-da-da. No, bro, you missed the point again. And every time somebody does that, then I'm going to holler at my dog Google. Then I'm going to hit Wiki up. Then I'm going to hit old Alexa, Siri. And I can't forget my dog Gemini. They going to do all the research.
Now you got ChatGPT.
ChatGPT will tell us everything. And we talking about facts.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, though, bro. But this is the difference that we're able to do that we haven't been able to do ever. We now can control our own narrative. So if you want to drop another type of spiel, I'm going to drop another spiel too. And the person that you had beef with, I can drop a mixtape like Lil Wayne did in 2006, 2007, from the prefix to the suffix to the dedication to the drought. And I can drop them. And just like Lil Wayne, a person that you're not fond of, all of them was fire. And every single one of my takes will be fire too. That's all, Peggy. And as we end things here at 4th and 1, one finger. Hey, we kinda hot. I said one finger. Hey, we kinda hot. Can't get the pinky. Hey, we kinda hot. Add in the thumb. Hey, we kinda hot. All together, one love. You dig.
And it's a wrap.